The truth is, yes, in the West, many do have a smartphone, maybe even the majority, but that's not the case on the mission field. Countries like Uganda, Ethiopia, only 4% of the adults can own a smartphone or own a smartphone. Other countries like Burkina Faso, 14%. India is at 18%. Pew Research shows that the majority do not own a smartphone. I get this question at conferences, and I quickly will take out my MegaVoice player and I'll say, well, hand me your cell phone, and then I'll turn my player on and I'll say, okay. And they'll quickly grab their cell phone back and say, no, please don't drop my cell phone. Take your cell phone out, drop it a couple of times and see if it keeps going. My cell phone, I wouldn't do that, and I don't think you'd do that with yours either. But MegaVoice players are made to hold up under the rough conditions on a mission field. They're shockproof, water resistant, and heat resistant up to 150 degrees. No, people don't listen to the Bible on their cell phones very much over on the mission field. Although that can happen here in the U.S. and in the West, we don't see that really overseas. And the other issue is distractions. A cell phone are many distractions, and this also causes a problem. If they do happen to listen, any text, any call will interrupt where they were listening, lose their momentum, and many times they become too frustrated in trying to find where they were listening and never go back. So the MegaVoice dedicated solar-powered audio Bible is the best option. One big benefit that MegaVoice have over cell phones and smartphones is that it's solar powered. In most of these countries, the infrastructure does not provide adequate electricity or dependable electricity, and therefore people have to wonder when and where they'll be able to recharge their cell phone. Well, fortunately, with MegaVoice's efficient solar system, it can recharge the battery and play for hours and hours and hours before it needs to be recharged. So one big benefit is solar power. MegaVoice has an intuitive keypad that makes it easy for anyone to be able to navigate all the way through the Bible. As compared to any smartphone, a smartphone does not have any raised buttons, so they're not going to be able to feel the buttons. A MegaVoice player can be navigated in the dark or by anyone that's blind or visually impaired. You can feel the buttons, and they're very easy to navigate forward or backward, and you can go by book, chapter, and through the verses forward or backward. Simple to use. A child can use it. It has been tested and tried, and I welcome you to try one as well. The MegaVoice player was made to be shared for small groups, families, friends, and neighbors. Although they will share it and it's loud enough for 10, 15, 20 people to be able to listen to, you're not going to find people that are willing to hand their cell phone off to someone else so that they can also listen and take it home with them. But MegaVoice was made to be shared. Well, for starters, let's talk about the size. The MegaVoice player is considerably smaller than most smartphones. It only weighs 2¼ ounces, and so it's much lighter, about 1/3 the weight of most standard smartphones. And it's smaller, fits nicely in your pocket, and that also makes it nicer for shipping. So you can ship these, stack them, take them in your bags, and take them to the mission field when you go. MegaVoice has thousands of language of scripture-based audio content. Probably no matter where you're going on a missions trip around the world, contact us and see if we've got the language or languages that you need. Remember, MegaVoice provides players that are bilingual, so oftentimes we can provide heart language along with the trade language. So contact us and see if content from our audio cloud will serve you in your mission opportunity.